Hi everyone, welcome to Skill Questers Hub. In this video, we will see how to create notebook in Jupyter Notebook. To create notebook in Jupyter Notebook, go to Jupyter Notebook and click on New Python 3. So before creating a notebook, first let's create a folder. So click on New Folder. Okay, rename the folder as Create Notebook. Okay, and click Enter. And click Enter again. So now we'll go inside the folder. Now let's create a notebook inside this folder. So to create a notebook, click on New, Python 3. This creates a notebook and it opens it. Okay. So this is the notebook which was created. So in the notebook, here you can see the name of the notebook is untitled. So we can rename it. So to rename it, you can click on this untitled or you can click on File, Rename. Okay. You can click on File, Rename, or you can click on this untitled. So this will also open the rename pop-up. Here we can rename the file. So let's rename it as Create Notebook and click on Rename. Okay. So now the notebook is renamed to Create Notebook. And here in the URL, you can see create notebook.ipynb. So ipynb is the extension of a Jupyter notebook. Okay. So next you can see there is a cell which is present here for the notebook. So this is called a cell, which is a single block where you can write any code and you can write a text. Okay, so let's write some code here. Okay, so to write code, make sure that from the drop down here, we have code selected. And now write the code. So let's write print notebook created. Okay, so this is the sample line of code that we have written. Now to run this code, we need to press Shift Enter. Okay, so Shift Enter. So now we get the output of the print statement, which is notebook created. Okay, so once we run this, we get the output and it also creates another cell below that. Okay, so this is how we can write a code and run it in the cell of a notebook. Now, once we have updated the notebook and written the piece of code, once we are done with it, we need to save it. So to save, you can click on File, Save Notebook, or you can directly press Ctrl S, which is the shortcut for saving the notebook. Okay. So now once we click on Save, the notebook gets updated. So here you can see last checkpoint is 5 minutes ago. So it was saved 5 minutes ago when it was created. Now, if you click on File, Save Notebook, it gets changed to Now. So which means the notebook has been saved now. I have also prepared a reference guide with the steps that we have discussed in this video. You can also refer that. I will be sharing the link to this reference guide in the description. In this video, we will see how to download notebook in Jupyter Notebook. To download a notebook in Jupyter Notebook, open the notebook that you want to download. Okay, and there are two ways by which you can download the notebook. So the first way is to download as Jupyter Notebook. For this, click on File and click on Download. So this will download the notebook in the notebook format, which is ipynb. Okay. So now if you go to the downloads folder from Jupyter Notebook itself, you can see that the create cell ipynb notebook has been downloaded. So now we can open this. Okay, so this is the same notebook. So this is the same notebook that we have downloaded. It is also downloaded in the same format, which is the Jupyter Notebook format, and the extension is .ipynb. Okay, so there is other way to download the notebook. So we can also download the notebook in other formats. So for this, click on File, and here we have Save and Export Notebook As, and we have all the other formats in which we can download the Jupyter Notebook. So we can download it in the HTML format, Markdown, PDF, executable script, etc. Okay, so first let's download it in the HTML format. So this will download it as a HTML web page. Okay, the extension is .html. Okay, now let's download it as Markdown format, which is used for documentation. So it will be of extension .md. Okay, now let's download in the same way in executable script. So executable script will download the file in .py format. Okay, so this converts all the code cells into a Python script. So let's click on executable script. Okay, so this downloads in the .py format. Okay, so this downloads it into a Python file. So these are some of the formats in which you can download the notebook. So let's go to download. Okay, and here you can see the various formats in which we had downloaded the file. So we have the HTML format, the Markdown format MD, and the Python file, okay, .py. So let's open the HTML file. So if you open the HTML file, so this is in the web page format. Okay, so all the data that we have in the notebook is displayed in the HTML format. So Markdown MD, let's open this file. So this is downloaded the file in the Markdown format. So this is used for the documentation. Okay, so this is one format. Next, we had downloaded in the Python file format. So let's open this. So here we have the file, which is a Python script. Only the code cells is converted into Python script, and rest all of the lines has been commented. Okay, so these are some of the formats by which you can download the notebook. Okay, so this is how you can download notebook in Jupyter Notebook. I have also prepared a reference guide on how to download a notebook in Jupyter Notebook. You can also refer that. I will be sharing the link to this reference guide in the description. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe to my channel.